The Odyssey is an epic saga spanning the adventures of the hero Odysseus as he fights to return home. Odysseus, played by junior Ian Corbin, is the main character of this story, and the play revolves around the stories and the journey to return to his homeland. Odysseus is driven to protect his men at all costs. The fact that he has to fight off and protect his men from many dangers that lie within the waters that he is traveling really shows how much of a prideful character and how much caring he has in his heart. While Odysseus is a brave and cunning warrior, he is pushed to his limits fighting his inner demons, including greed, lust, and pride. Odysseus is more than just a static character. With dealing through pride and loss and lust, he pushes those boundaries and proves that any man can succumb to the worst of possibilities. Odysseus' hardships continue as he faces perils from the gods and monsters, but also as he battles through loss and temptation. Senior Erica Metzler, who plays the goddess Circe, and sophomore Justin Miller, playing one of Odysseus' men, deal firsthand with these overarching themes.
I play Circe. She is a sorceress, and in the play she is the one that turns Odysseus' men into pigs, and she's really clever and cunning, and I think that's why I really like playing her. The theme of temptation in the play is a really big deal. Especially with Circe's character, she really is like, in the scene she's really tempting Odysseus and trying to get him off of his path and his way and his journey. And she's really like one of his biggest temptations on his journey.
So basically I am a sailor in a crew of about 7. We are all starving, we're hungry. Basically we fight monsters, we follow Odysseus, and we just do our best to survive. We're not the best at that, obviously, because we're greedy and we're selfish. Death plays a major role in this play, especially to a lot of the sailors where people die. Odysseus is definitely the biggest one who has to deal with. He's lost all his family. He has nothing. He has just his crew, and yet he's faithful throughout the entire thing.
As these stories are told to Odysseus' family from a mysterious stranger, Blake Miller, Odysseus' son, Telemachus, whom is played by Ricky Blakely, learns more about the father he hasn't seen since before the Trojan War.
Odysseus and Telemachus were separated when Telemachus was only 1 year old. And Telemachus always believed that his father would come back despite all odds, and Odysseus always wanted to come back for his son. And once Odysseus comes back, he knows he needs his son's help. Odysseus and his men are wanting to just go home and see their families once again, and that's what drives them to keep going despite all odds.
Through the men's travels, they grow as characters and become stronger and wiser. Luckily, they have help from multiple people and gods, including Athena, who is played by the senior Catriona Egbert.
I play Athena, and she is the goddess of wisdom. It's really fun to play her because she's kind of Odysseus's advisor, and so she comes during these times of peril for Odysseus when he's in trouble and he needs help and he needs wisdom, and she always comes and she gives these spiels about what's going to happen, and she gives tips and advice, and she kind of like knows things before they're going to happen. So it's always really fun because Odysseus is this hero and Athena is is kind of mentor. There really are no other words to describe the Odyssey other than it is an epic. There's sword fighting, and there is love, and there is peril, and there's gods, and there's goddesses, and there's wisdom, and all these mystical beings. And you get to see a very relatable hero as he goes through these struggles. I think the Odyssey is unlike any production I've ever been a part of before. In terms of the set and the technical aspects of it, it's incredible.
The Odyssey is directed by Lori J. Riley and is performed by the Avon Center Stage Performers. The show goes up on April 24th, 25th, and 26th at 7 p.m. and the 27th at 2 p.m. Tickets are $7 in the auditorium. This is an epic play that is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and is one not to miss.